What is going on, my furry friends? This is your friend King Julian with yet another very exciting video. This one is my final ride of this year's 2024 Honda test days or Honda days, whatever they call it. Great event, great people, and most importantly, great machines to test. My final pick for today is NX500, which should be the successor of CB500X, and it's very reminiscent of that bike. I know CB500X very well because I got to test ride it for a full week last year, and I fell in love with that bike, just as I fell in love with every 500cc bike by Honda. These are definitely some of my favorite Honda engines. I have a huge soft spot in my heart for those bikes. Good, I will talk about some basic specs. So let's start with the engine. It's a 471cc parallel twin. It produces exactly 35 kilowatt maximum power output, which is around 47 horses, and that makes this bike A2 compliant. It has a very manageable maximum power level, which is fun, doesn't get boring easily, but it's also not too scary. Other than that, this engine produces maximum torque of 43 Newton meters, which is pretty great if you ask me. Furthermore, we can see this bike comes with a modest but definitely sufficient electronics package for what it is. You have beautiful, perfectly readable TFT display. Bravo Honda, finally you're adopting this beautiful piece of technology in your middleweight segment and in the 500 class as well, which is great news. I love it. It has ABS, of course. I heard it has traction control as well, but I couldn't find that information anywhere on Honda website, so I'll have to do some more research on that and confirm. It's important to understand. Hello scooters. It's important to understand it's a budget motorcycle. Not so much though when we talk about the technical side of the bike. This one has two 296mm discs in the front, perfectly suitable. It has Showa separate function big piston forks upside down in the front, and it's something that Honda just does excellently with the 500 line. They are hardly beatable in terms of quality and price ratio. Also, I heard rumors about these 500 bikes being able to reach average fuel consumption less than 3 liters. I don't know, but I think it could be possible, which in combination with the fuel tank capacity of 17.4 liters on this baby offers a lot of range for your trips. The weight of this baby is slightly less than 200 kilos. I think it's 199, and it feels like it weighs nothing really. I have no complaints about the 500 line at all so far. Every single bike from this line I test rode is super comfortable, super confidence inspiring, super fun to ride. Now maybe final words to the electronics package. The only optional accessory electronics wise, as far as I know, is a power plug, which is not included on this test bike, but it will be somewhere here, and it will be a 12-volt power plug. And now I can finally talk about my feelings, because specs might be interesting, but they're as good as nothing if your experience with the motorcycle just doesn't click with you. And this one clicks with me immediately. It's by far the most comfortable bike I'm riding today. I have no problem with the ergos whatsoever. Very comfortable position, very similar to the CB500X, if not identical, and I love it. I could imagine riding this thing forever, basically, without any discomfort whatsoever. And I love that it's simple. You don't have to think about anything on this bike. You just have to listen to the bike, feel the bike, and it's quite refreshing actually. After the e-clutch bikes I rode today, you are actually riding the bike, you are actually commanding it, which is refreshing. It's really refreshing, and that leads me to a conclusion already this early on, that this bike is really ideal for beginner riders. What's coming next are the twisties, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, so far so great, only the group is really slow and I don't enjoy that very much. Okay, at least this ride is not the most fun one in terms of the group dynamic, but at least this is the best bike for this kind of ride, because I can still enjoy it. I'm feeling extremely comfortable and I'm just enjoying the view, and the view is wonderful. I mean, who doesn't like to be in the forest? I don't know, between 4 and 4,500 RPM I can feel vibration coming through the saddle, which is giving me a little bit of massage. I'm not saying it's super uncomfortable, but it's also not super comfortable. Also, as I'm squeezing the tank with my knees a little bit, I can feel the vibration. But what's important is that this vibration is not noticeable at all in the rear view mirrors, so I can see everything that's happening behind me perfectly clear. I can see my friend Mikey over there. Yeah, the problem is the engine feels most natural exactly around the 4,000 to 5,000 RPM, so the chances are very high actually that that you'll be keeping the bike a lot in 4,500 RPM. Hence, you will feel the vibration. Not adjustable. Okay, there's enough power to overtake cars. Not too bad. Okay, the suspension is not adjustable, and I must say it might not be ideally set because I feel the bike bouncing under my ass. I would prefer maybe a little stiffer suspension to feel better connection and less of a bounce. And I would like to try a light off-road on this one and see how it handles it, but we won't get to do that today, unfortunately. Ah, guys, would it kill you if we... I wish I could be more excited, but this ride is so fucking boring. I'm sorry. The previous two rides were super exciting, super fun and sporty, and this is like, what are we? A senior home? I wish I could have it for a day or two and take my beautiful Pillion for a ride, for a little trip. The fuel consumption is really low. You have a lot of fuel capacity, you have a lot of comfort, you have luggage options for sure. So this bike is very simple yet very well set for traveling. So if you're at the beginning of your journey as a motorcyclist and you're considering what to buy, I would recommend to you get something that will really teach you how to ride a motorcycle, and that something could be the NX. I think it offers the best of two worlds actually. It's a naked bike, perfectly suitable for city and commuting because it's pretty compact for what it is, with its less than 200 kilo body, with its 830 millimeter seat height, but at the same time it offers you at least a little taste of what it feels like to ride an adventure bike. Then it will be very easy for you to make up your mind and think, well, okay, I have a compact naked bike. Do I want something maybe slightly smaller than this one? Or do I want to go for the full-blown adventure big cow? And that's it. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this ride, even though, as I said, and I'm repeating myself, this is the most boring ride today. Piče, zaspím, kámo. To je taká nuda jak kokot. Ako? I forgot to do this. Now this is great. Oh, this feels awesome. Okay, this is not really good for this is not really good for edgy riding, because the suspension is just floating too much. So this might be a little problem with the non-adjustable suspension. I mean, you can adjust the rear shock, of course, and that should help at least a little, but I'm not sure in how far you can actually improve the performance of the suspension in sharp twisties. So I wouldn't recommend to have too much fun with this bike. You can feel that this is mostly intended for mentally stable riders who just like to travel and enjoy the view. And with this thought, I would like to end this video. I would like to wish you all the best. Thank you very much for your attention, guys. Hope you liked this ride, even though I didn't. If you like the video, press that like button please, or let me know in the comment, or both. Subscribe to the channel, don't be shy if you like my content, and feel free to let me know what else you would like to see on this channel, and I'll be very happy to consider it. Take good care of yourselves, guys, and your loved ones. Please ride safe, be safe, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Cheers, bye bye.